Hello everybody and welcome back to the Snapthis channel. On today's video I'm going to bring some exciting news about a new Snapchat game. I've tried it, I've played it, it's absolutely brilliant and very addictive. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Snapthis channel. On today's video we're going to be talking about a new Snapchat game that's going to be coming into the application this autumn. It is ready to go, but they are just making some finalised tweaks to make the game a little bit better. I got a sneak preview of how it works and how it operates, and so far I'm very pleased with the experience that I got with the application. Now, in terms of introduction, my name is Carl Lightning and I help you guys out in the Snapchat community make the most of your Snapchat experience, whether that be how-tos, the sneak previews, or what is coming into the application when I get wind of the news. Now, the first thing I'd like to mention is to any new Snapchatters what Snapchat games officially are. These can be found on the Snapchat application. You can play these with your friends without even downloading anything extra to your phone. So they come with Snapchat, so you may as well make the most of them because they don't take up any more room if you decide to play them. These can be found in the chat section. There's a little rocket down the bottom right just above your keyboard, and if you tap onto that you'll see the available games from today, what you can play with friends. Some are multiplayer to like 30 and some of them are just you versus one friend. Now, our current list of games on the Snapchat application is, first we got Bitmoji Party, the best party game that can ever come to the Snapchat application, where you and a few friends can go play some mini games where one is randomly chosen to be the host / the player, and they sort of take control of each round. Each round obviously has a new player and it keeps a nice little spin on it. Now, keeping with the Bitmoji theme, there is also Bitmoji Tennis, which is like a Wimbledon spin, but in Snapchat world. So what you can do is play against a friend on a tennis match, and the first to 5 points is the winner. What makes this game unique is each round you can be offered another racket, and each racket has a different ability that can change the game and maybe give you that winning edge. The next game I'd like to talk about is Zombie Rescue Squad, which is a game where you and 4 friends can go co-op through a zombie horde to complete missions to score points and collect items along the way. Then, of course, you can upgrade your weapons to choose the perfect loadout for you to go around the world with your friends. Moving on to the next Snapchat game, this one is called Snake Squad, and this is my dad's favourite one from the Snapchat application, and this is because it's based on the 90s game Snake, and the whole idea is you play as a snake, you eat some orbs as you go around the map, and the more orbs you eat, the bigger you get, and if you end up bashing into some other snakes and killing them, you can collect their orbs to make a bigger snake of yourself. The whole idea is to become the biggest snake. There is a leaderboard so you can see what score people are at, but there are some twists and turns implemented into the game, like the rainbow mode that makes you invincible, and you can do some crafty moves to attack bigger snakes with that mode. Another game that I'd like to mention is Alphabet Hustle, the newest one to the roster currently, and this is a word building game that you and your friends can play. You get a couple of letters scattered around a board, and the more words you make, the more points you score, and at the very end, the more points you get, the better the prize that you earn for your village. Now, yes, a word game and a village building game in one. It's a unique concept. It is really fun when you try out and play with friends. However, earlier on I said it's a team building game, but if they start taking your letters as you're about to use them, you can end up screwing yourselves over on the game. And the final game I'd like to talk about is Tiny Royale, which is a battle royale game which is at a bird's eye perspective, one of the first bird's eye perspective battle royale games to come out. And this is you against 30 players. You can choose where you spawn and you go around collecting weapons. And of course, if you don't know what a battle royale is, it's the last one alive is the winner. So those are all the Snapchat games that have come into the application beforehand. Today we're going to be talking about a game called Subway Surfers Airtime. So what is Subway Surfer Airtime? It is a 2D retro platformer where you race against your friends going across the map, and the first to finish in the quickest time is the winner. Now, I saw this come into my Twitter feed and I thought it was very easy from my perspective, but actually when you play it, it's a lot more difficult than you expect. It is all about having some good timing and some smooth transitions from air to ground. Now, the main objectives to Subway Surfers is the speed and the coins that you collect. Now, speed does not equal coins, but sometimes if you're going fast and collecting coins, you're doing both objectives at the same time. Because of course it is first to finish, but coins are what you collect along the way to spend on new characters that you can buy in the application. Now, the controls for Subway Surfers are very simple. You just push and hold on the screen. Now, when you're on the ground, pushing and holding will move your skater across the map, and as you approach ramps, if you let go of your screen, you'll get some airtime, and of course, airtime will actually speed you up across the map, and it's all about the timing of your landing, and how you can control yourself in the air is if you push and hold on the screen, you will start to dive. If you dive down too sharp and you hit the ramp at the wrong point, you'll end up knocking yourself out, and you'll get some pink stars around your head to basically say, you've stopped dead and you've lost all the speed. If you hit it at the right point, it can be very satisfying, and you'll get a little message saying perfect to let you know you've kept up the speed, and if you keep doing that and have a clean run, you'll get a decent time on the game. Now, when I first saw this game on Twitter, I thought it was going to be too easy, but when you actually play it, you learn that timing is key, and at the moment, the best time I can get is 57.3, and that's not even on a good run. I've at least knocked myself out twice on one of those, but 57.3 is my current time, but the more I play, the better I get. Now, when this game comes to the Snapchat application, let us know in the comment section below what sort of speeds and times that you are getting. The best I've actually seen is 54.5, which isn't a bad time. Obviously, they've had a perfect run, and if I was to get my perfect run, I'd probably get a speed of that. Now, once you've finished your run, of course, you get the coins, and you get the choice of watching an advertisement to triple your earnings. And what you do with these earnings is buy other characters. You get some for free, and you can rent them each round by watching an advertisement, but these just give you a reason to just keep playing the game, earn more coins, buy characters. Now, here's the current roster of the game's characters. Now, they don't do anything, they're just visual. The only difference I've noticed between each character is the colour that they leave behind. Each character has their own colour. You can see we've got red, green, blue, and it's really just your appearance and what sort of character you want to play as. But again, they have no abilities. They literally just at the moment go across the map with their different coloured trail. There may be some more characters coming in soon, and there are going to be loads of new updates with this game when it gets released, i.e. leaderboards and probably some Snapchat stickers that you can post on your story to promote to your friends how good you are on Subway Surfers. And the final thing I'd like to say is SYBO Games, who is the creator of the game itself. If you want to add maybe a Snapthis character in that looks a bit like this, just let us know. We can get some artwork sent across to you, and we can maybe... I do apologise for this short technical issue. As you may see on screen, that I have officially run out of memory on the SD card at this current point of filming. But what I was about to say was, if SYBO Games are interested in maybe doing a little partnership with myself, let me know and we can get something sorted. Back to you in the studio. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Snapthis today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, bringing you some new news and some updates to the Snapchat application. Now, please try out Subway Surfers when it does get released. At the moment, it's still in its finalising and getting those little tweaks. It is early October when recording this, so probably give it a week or two and it might start appearing in your Snapchat application, where, of course, in the rocket, in any chat on Snapchat, you will find it there. Of course, if people are saying it's released and it's not in your application, Snapchat games do come out regional, so it's country by country. So you may not find it, might not be there for you, but if you're in a group chat where it is, you might get an invite only to. But of course, check it out. It is a decent game. Try and practice those time jumps, because the quicker you can do it, the better you're going to be at the game. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you have, then subscribe to the channel to keep in touch with what we're doing in the community. And if you enjoyed today's video, then leave us a like. Let us know in the comment section below if you've got this game and what you think of it, because of course, it is nice to know what the Snapchat community is doing with not just this game, but with all the games. So thank you very much for your time, and we'll catch you in the next video.